Help! I'm stuck in hell! How addiction and beeps hijack your brain. Are you stranded in a dank hallway that has become your life? This isn't your usual hallway that actually leads somewhere. It's an especially dismal hallway with cinder block walls, a concrete floor, and a series of badly flickering light bulbs dangling from the ceiling. Things like "this sucks" and scowling faces are sprawled on the wall in drippy spray paint. Your fun starts every morning when you first wake up and have to trudge across yet another stretch of concrete. You take the same old steps, see the same old walls, and walk the same old floor every day. While the sun may be shining and birds singing elsewhere, your hallway has no such novelties, no windows, no fresh air, just the dank, musty odor that reminds you of rotting books after a basement flood. Along the graffiti-pocked walls, you run across small niches where you find food twice a day. You have no idea who puts the food there, and usually no idea what it is. Sometimes it looks like lumpy green porridge. Other days it looks like maggots. At least it usually doesn't squirm. Water comes from a putrid stream that runs the length of the hallway, giving you just enough hydration to survive. And that's all you're doing. Surviving. Trudging from one dreary day to the next as you wait out your life like a prison sentence. Your existence is miserable and joyless in this hallway, but it's your hallway. It's your life. You somehow detoured into this wretched corridor and don't see a way out. Then one day, instead of food in the food niche, you see a sign in the niche that proclaims free beeps. Beeps stands for behaviors, events, experiences, people, substances. And these things have tricky powers. They jumpstart the production of chemicals in our brains that make us feel good. Alcohol and drugs definitely count as beeps, but so do a host of other things we can use. Things like sex, money, power, internet, porn, gambling, shopping, video games, ice cream. Perhaps the first beeps you meet is your pal, alcohol. But he's not the only one that shows up. Beeps like to travel in groups, and you meet other beeps as you keep trudging past the hallway niches. Sex is in one of them, beckoning you into a side chamber. Then come dreamy, creamy ice cream and gooey chocolate cake. Instead of trudging down the hallway, you actually catch yourself merrily skipping. Sure, your hallway still heads nowhere, but now it's so much more fun getting there. But then one day, the free beeps sign is gone. Your best beeps friend of alcohol is still there, but now he's behind a locked gate, and he demands a price. He wants you to trade one of your friends for him. What's one friend, you think? So you do it. Besides, you can't imagine going back to the dismal trudging down the hallway now that you know how beeps can have you merrily skipping along instead. But the next day, alcohol wants another friend, then another, then your family and your job. You wonder how much it's worth to keep your beeps pal happy, yet you can't even fathom a day without him. You make the trade. You get your alcohol. At least the other beeps are still free. Phew, so you can indulge in sex, ice cream, and cake all you want in between your bouts of alcohol. But that doesn't last long either. Excessive sex and all that sugar and fat start taking a huge toll on your energy, health, time, effort, and sanity. The other beeps start charging too. You're not sure what else you can give, as you've traded away all your friends, family members, and Your job. They they figured it out. They want your daily meals. You quickly swap your daily meals so you can continue to indulge in beeps. Food for beeps. At this point, what else can you do? Even though maintaining your steady supply of beeps is exhausting, degrading, destroying all relationships, and even killing you, you oblige. What's a little food after all? You get a faster buzz without it anyway. Yet beeps soon lose interest in everything you've already given them. They want more, more, more from you. And they have one final strategy to get it. They block off the hallway, turn it into a closed off cell. They chain you to a wall so they can fully have their way. It's no longer up to you if you trade things to get beeps. You're now fully under their control. They dictate when you sleep, wake, and pee. They infiltrate your thoughts every moment of every day. Yep. Beeps have hijacked your brain, weakened your body. The last thing they'll want is your soul. You have just enough strength left to agree to that final deal, or you can escape to a life in recovery. It can start with one little step in a direction away from beeps and toward a new life that brings back your freedom. This has been a production of the Rinsky Recovery Club. Stop drinking, start living. Tell those beeps to fly a kite.